people accuse me of racism because, you know, I don't support BLM. It sounds like a sandwich. BLM, bacon, lettuce, mayonnaise. But I just want to let you know this is really how racist I am. When I was a corrections officer, I lost my job as a corrections officer because I wouldn't go along with another correction officer in writing up a black inmate who had been in jail at that time for 34 years. And he was on what they call a MAP program, which you get out, which they give to people that are model inmates, and if you have a life sentence and you haven't had any trouble, they'll let you out. So he got caught doing something, just smoking a cigarette, but it would have fucked him up completely, and he would have never gotten out of jail. They would have took it from him. So the guy said, "You seen him smoking a cigarette?" "I know you did. I was just right there, and you seen him with me." And I said, "No, I didn't." And they made a big to-do about it. The union, whatever rep or whatever, got involved in all this craziness. And you know, they put me, you know, like they do this videotape deposition bullshit, like I'm Harvey Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein or something with a Steen in it. And I just refused to go along, and they eventually found something like a month later to fire me over something stupid, like a guy. We would let inmates go to the canteen for us to get like soda or cigarettes or whatever, and that's how long ago it was. You could buy cigarettes at a prison and you could smoke. And I gave the guy $1 for a tip or something, and you know, obviously you're not supposed to do that, but everybody does, and they fired me. So if I would have went along with the program, that wouldn't have happened. I can tell you that. But whatever. So in Buffalo, New York, I had a bed bug business where alls I dealt with were black people. I didn't even want white customers, because white people always will be like, "Yeah, everything's fine, but I think my cat is sick ever since you sprayed." Black people are just easier for me to deal with, I'll be honest with you. I've always had an easier time dealing with black people than white people. I don't know why. I've always had, like, I mean, I had a bed bug business for a few years, and I would hear white people call me on the phone. This is how racist I am. I would hear white people call me on the phone, and I would talk to them, and I'd be like, "I'm not even calling them back." I could tell by their voice. Black people, it was just such an easy, it was the best business I've ever had. It was so easy. People were so cool, and it was just something that, you know, like, I mean, people just, you know, because I don't support Black Lives Matter, and I don't believe in a couple things that happened in Germany with the Nazis in World War II because of obvious reasons, because there's no evidence, skeletal remains, that, you know, I'm a racist. So let me see what else there is. Okay, the inmate, the only person I've ever referred in my life for a job was a black guy I worked with when I first moved here. We were cleaning Walmart parking lots, and his name was Sheldon. His name is Sheldon, was, he's still alive. Idiot. I wish I knew how to edit this shit, but whatever. I said, "Sheldon, you're too smart to be working here, dude. You're a good worker." I said, "I'm gonna get you a job doing pest control, or find a job for you where you're, you know, and I'll vouch for you." And that was probably 2 years ago, and he still works there. You know what I mean? And you know, you guys got to realize I'm black from the waist down. Okay, so I'm like a black guy. That's how cool I am. I am automatically. You would assume that I'm black. I don't know how black people do it with all their shoes and matching everything, but you know, listen, I totally think that black people deserve a movement that's pure and a movement that's, you know, for them, and you know, I have no problem with that. But I have a problem with Black Lives Matter. I just don't think it's a legit. I think it's a terrorist organization. It's like the Ku Klux Klan to me is a terrorist organization. It's not good. I don't think that you should have freedoms like that, you know. But they're going to destroy this country, and that's just part of what's going to happen. No one's going to save America other than God, and God is allowing biblical prophecy to continue. And, you know, every time Trump calls this the fucking China virus, I know he's being compromised, and he's going along with whatever rhetoric, whatever satanic person is telling him to say that. And him and Biden probably golf, you know what I mean, in Hawaii when they're not in front of the paparazzi or eat Indian food together. I don't trust either one of them at this point. This country is being destroyed from the inside out, you know what I mean? And they're cherry picking things that they're putting in the media, you know, like whether it's fake or whatever, but it's like, you know, saying that there's a problem with assault rifles when 4 people, you know, shoot a couple people with AK-47s. That means there's probably a mental health problem. There's 350 million people here in America. It doesn't mean that all cops are bad because a couple of them have done some shit that I don't agree with. But that kind of shit happens whenever people are in the equation. So what are we gonna do? Don't get me wrong, they will defund the police and the UN will be your police force. If you don't know what's to come, I'm not gonna ruin it for you and tell you how great things are gonna get, but I'm just telling you, you know, if you don't know God, it's not gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be good. Even some of these Christians are blown away that they don't even realize that the tribulation period is starting and that the mark of the beast is here and it's getting tested in Africa, you know. And this mask thing is going to be a law where you will get arrested and you will be fined or thrown in jail for not wearing it. So that's how racist I am. I just wanted to share. Remember, I have a second channel. Friend me on Facebook. And that's it. Enjoy your Friday. I know I will. I'm gonna go feed my cats. All right, guys. Thank you for your support and your messages.